Good morning everyone, welcome to another vlog here on the world of coasters. Today you join me and Louise back at the UK's #1 theme park destination, Alton Towers. We're here today for our first ever Scarefest.
Our first ever, because we did have it planned, but then it got cancelled.
We had it planned in 2019, 2020, and then things came up, or COVID hit, and it was like not going to happen. So yeah, the park's actually open till 9 PM tonight, which is the same as Thorpe Park is.
We've never stayed here until 9 PM. It's always shut like 7 or 6.
So yeah, I'm mega excited to get some night rides. We're actually doing all the mazes today, aren't we? 4 mazes here. We got the Invitation, which is the new audio one, similar to Terminal at Thorpe Park. We've got Deep Steps, which is like the Mutiny Bay themed one. There is, what else is there? Alton Towers Mine Tours, and
isn't there something for the gardens, or is that?
That's like, yeah, it's like the Whispering Walk.
Like
we'll have a look at it all. It is so busy today, isn't it, Lou?
Yeah.
Now we're a bit late. It's actually coming up to 11 o'clock.
Well, we arrived at like 2 AM.
We got to our hotel, 2 AM this morning, as we were at Tully's last night down in.
It's probably scary.
Where's that? That's Sussex, isn't it? Tully's, Crawley, all that sort of way. So it's Sussex. But yeah, mega excited to actually experience Scarefest. I know some people have had mixed reviews about it this year because it's very samey, but for us, we're going to love it because it's our first time here.
Yeah, we don't know what to expect. I haven't spoiled it. This one might have.
No, I actually haven't, to be honest. But yeah, we're looking at other things. Like obviously, Nemesis will be closing soon for its retrack. There are signs all over the park that the fan acts are going to be closing it.
One back there, actually.
Yeah, I have to film that later on. We're also going to be looking at Jewel. There's a lot going on around there, including a mobile phone number you can call and get a pretty creepy message.
Yeah, already done that.
Which I've already called, but we'll have a look at that all the same. But yeah, we're going to just linger around. I think we're going to head towards Nemesis. It's a very busy day today. 35-minute queue for Nemesis already. 70 minutes for Wicker Man. We're just going to take the day as is. We come here enough that we don't need to do ride, and we're here tomorrow as well.
We're here more so for like the shows, the mazes.
Basically to do Scarefest. So yeah, let's get on with the day and go get some spooks. So one thing I really am looking forward to seeing is Alton Towers by night. Now we have come for night rides before. A couple of years ago we came, but it wasn't Friday night, so they were just open until like 8 o'clock and it was dark. But yeah, it will be cool to see the park all lit up and all the Halloween music going. Halloween events start from about 3, but there are shows throughout the day which we'll be keeping an eye out for. Right, so first up, just like last time we came here, we're going to be going on the Runaway Train first. Mack-powered rides, roller coaster, built in 1992, one of John Wardley's first designed ones. But yeah, it's a great way to start. It's advertising a 20-minute queue, but to be honest, I don't know, I think that's pretty much on the mark. It's only going around here. It's not too long at all, quite high capacity, and too that special. Let's go, choo-choo. So there we go, a great start to the day. We've just got 2 rides done in about half an hour. Runaway Train and Congo River Rapids there. We're going to head now down towards Gloomy Woods and have a look what is going on for the construction. Obviously we won't be able to see any real construction going on down at Gloomy Woods, it's all inside.
Myself to go inside.
But when we were in the queue for Runaway Train, they had smoke effects going. I was like, they got more effects on it now that it's closed than when it was open. Like, I'm proper excited for it. I hope they're going down the route of a proper haunted house again with no laser blasters, because I was saying, I think, oh yeah, 6 months it's not going to be able to take the blasters out, but I saw some pictures online and they are gutting the place. So let's get down to the Gloomy Wood and have a look. You're always falling over. Let's get down to the Gloomy Wood and have a look what they're doing. So very excited to see what they're doing around here. Like, they are going all out. There are signs up along here. You can see them around the entrance and on the construction walls here. We'll phone that number in a minute and show you the message on there. But it's just a voicemail which like advertises the ride. I'll show it in a minute. I do like what they've done. So the words have been written over by the ghost. So repossessed, you got possessed. I want to play. Call for more information. Let's have a ring. Although the ride is down for maintenance, Spooks R Us is still up at the moment. I imagine this will be closed after the end of season and refurbished. They have taken a lot of the theming down in here, so there used to be a lot of vines up here. And yeah, I am looking forward to what they're doing next year. But I think they are going all out with it. It would be cool if they make it back into the original like, haunted house. Looks like they're going down maybe the Emily Alton theme from the Doll's House. Yeah, look, here's the exit from Jewel. All boarded off. So really exciting to see the park doing some work on one of their classic dark rides. Obviously that will be the new rethemed attraction for 2023. We're now going to be heading up to the Forbidden Valley where there looks like there's actually going to be another new attraction for 2023. It looks like they're doing some work on Nemesis Sub-terra, doesn't it, Lou?
Yeah, it does. Lots of speculation on.
So we have been saying for years they need to get this ride back up and running. And now earlier in the season there was question marks on the cue board, there was work going on inside, all the maze stuff was taken down, but now the like queue, it was all wooden boards and they've ripped them up now and they've started putting brand new ones in. So you wouldn't take the floorboarding up and replace it, would you, if it wasn't going to open in some way, shape or form. And with Nemesis being closed next season, here we go, one of the signs here, Nemesis closing by order of the fanax for its retracking. Yeah, it would be nice for them to have some more capacity in this area of the park. Now, one thing that Alton Towers have been a little bit cheeky with is that advertising of Nemesis closing. So when they announced it, my God, the media went berserk.
They've done it on purpose,
like,
in a bid to get people to come.
Oh, definitely. So obviously Nemesis is a world-class coaster. It is one of the best coasters in the UK. I absolutely adore it. I think, like, on a good day, it's probably my best coaster here. Like, Wicker Man's good, but I love Nemesis. It's brilliant. And obviously, they just said it was closing. They didn't say it was going to reopen in 2024 for its retrack. So
2024?
Yeah, so it's going to take a whole year. So it'll be 30 years old when it reopens.
30?
So it's for its 30th anniversary.
God, we're here for the 25th.
But yeah, here's the question. Will it count as a new credit? It's a new coaster, it's a new track, but they are keeping some of the old track. No, I won't count it as a credit, but I know some people probably would. But yeah, we're just coming
Nemesis old, Nemesis new.
Credit.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to head up to Sub-terra now and have a look at the work going on there. So here we go, a ride which has been standing and not operating in the park quite some time now. I think it's 2017? I went on this once. And it wasn't bad by any means. It'll be really interesting to see what they do with it if they reopen it, because obviously the ride system, as far as we're aware, is still in there, but it would be nice if they tweak the story a little bit. But yeah, here's what we mean with the queues. So the outer fence has been taken down, and we've got a like temporary one up. Yeah, all this used to be wooden boards, and they've ripped it up and they've started replacing it now.
This is changing this weekend.
You would have thought they would have taken the scaffolding up by now. There's an alarm going off inside, isn't there? You hear that? Let's have a look what we can see. There's like a beeping going off constantly inside. But yeah, they're definitely doing something in there. I don't know what that alarm is. So yeah, watch this space for 2023. It could be returning. Like I say, I think it'll be returning in some way, shape or form.
I reckon because obviously Nemesis will be there.
Yeah, it's
like to fill out
that, and it will build up hype because it's related to Nemesis. So for the first time since 1994, the Forbidden Valley will fall silent of the roar of Nemesis. Now, the track they're putting back in will be sand-filled to like dullen the roar a bit, so it won't have the same iconic roar, but it will still roar. So, for example, Nemesis Inferno at Fort Park, that is sand-filled track, and it still roars, just not as loud as the beast that is Nemesis. But yeah, we're going to get our last couple of rides on it. We won't be here for the 6th, will we? By no means are we going to be here for the 6th.
I don't know. I don't
well,
think so.
I'm working. I'm working, so it's that weekend.
You filled up that competition.
Oh yeah. That'd be interesting if I get it. So yeah, let's get down and get some rides on the beast that is Nemesis. One thing is for sure, Lou, people are coming to ride Nemesis in force. So advertising an hour queue, and it's queuing from here, so I reckon about 40-50 minutes if they got good operations. I'm not seen a queue like this on Nemesis in a while. Cannot beat a ride on the beast that is Nemesis.
45 minutes.
45, yeah, advertising an hour. No, not too bad. They are whacking the trains out quite nice and quick on that one. We did have a little stop off. We had a little chill for a little, like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's coming up to 1 now, and we've actually booked to do the Haribo trick or treat maze.
Just the vlog, because we know it hasn't got the best of like reception back from it.
Well, yeah, that and like
the best reviews.
Here you get the 4 mazes, including the audio experience. They're from £5.45, but the Haribo trick or treat maze is actually £12 for a non-pass holder, £9.60 for pass holders, which I think is really steep.
That is steep, and you don't get £9 worth of
No, you don't. But yeah, we're going to give that a go. That's in an hour's time. We're going to go do Hex now, that sort of area of the park, and then get our first scare maze, which is the trick or treat with Haribo, which is you're doing.
Yeah, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, money bags here. Yeah. So we're on the Haunted Hollow walk now. And our walk opened in 2006 or 7, I want to say. I was just saying to Louise, I think they have missed an opportunity with this at Scarefest. Like, it's a long walk, it's horror themed, turn it into a maze. A really long maze through to the Gloomy Woods, or from Gloomy Woods to Mutiny Bay.
And you could even have it like interactive with a member of staff, like we could have like lanterns and stuff and do a story. That would be so cool.
But yeah, not a bad walk to get through to Mutiny Bay, so let's see you over by Hex. So as we make our approach to the towers, going past the garden, and they have the Garden Lights Walk, which is a free walk for attraction. No scare actors in here, it's just lights and audio through the gardens. They do a similar thing over Christmas actually, which apparently is really good.
And they did it during lockdown as well.
But yeah, we'll definitely have a look at this later on. Right, so Hex is cracking a 45-minute queue at the moment. I don't think it's quite that long. I think we're looking at more like 20-30 minutes, but we're not going to do that for now.
It's not my favourite.
It's only a Vekoma Madhouse, done it many times. So we're actually heading round to the world of David Walliams, which is also where the Haribo Trick or Treat maze is, and the dungeons, and also they're going to be soon starting some work around here, I think. Hopefully, they put some planning permission in for this new dark ride / coaster guide in.
It's not excited for this one.
No, I'm excited. It's just
cool, doesn't it, from the
it's just the cost. I've heard people say it's not worth £9.
But we're going in knowing that.
Yes. But yeah, hopefully next season we'll see construction walls up around here, and we'll have a new entry portal dead ahead where that generator is, going into a new land with a new dark ride / coaster. I'm hoping it's a new indoor coaster. Secret Weapon 9 would be awesome. Yeah, let's have a look around at the Trick or Treat area and World of David Walliams. Go from there. So with only 45 minutes until our booking for the Haribo Trick or Treat Village, I think we're going to have a look at. Well, I think we're going to have a look at the queue for Gangster Granny. That's advertising 45 minutes. Lovely attention to detail in here. Yeah, hopefully behind Flavio's Fandango, we'll have a warehouse soon. We'll have to keep an eye on construction as it goes. So I think up next is going to be Gangster Granny the Ride.
I still find it so weird.
It is weird. They have got the ability to expand the queue if they ever want to. But yeah, I do think it's much better with the space open. But yeah, it says 45 minutes. I think you're more looking about 20 to half an hour. So we'll give this a bash. Yeah, let's get on this one. Gangster Granny the Ride, a really solid dark ride. 2021, when it was meant to be 2020 though, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got the map with it on.
I'd never be stupid enough to tell anyone I'd be feeling like this.
I absolutely love a ride on Gangster Granny there. It's a really solid dark ride. Like, I think it's in such a small warehouse. Like, bearing in mind, this is the queue and shop, this bit. The actual ride building is literally from there to there. That's the depth of it. It's really small.
It's really packed in, isn't it?
Yeah, I do remember when they were building it, you could see the plans in one of the videos. I was like, oh my god, that's such a short layout.
And they use like the same room, but like move the cars and stuff.
Like honestly, the manufacturer, I think it's Garmendale, a UK company based in Derby, I think. So yeah, I would love to see more of those in the UK. They do different models, including ones that have moving vehicles that can like pitch and tilt. I'd love to see Chesterton to get something like that. Yeah. You know, just it doesn't take a lot of room up, and I just think it's such a brilliant little dark ride. Anyway, it's coming up to 1:15 now, and I think we're gonna get ourselves sorted in the facilities, and then we're gonna head onto our first scare attraction of Scarefest.
I think this is one of the least.
This is for children.
Like for kids.
We are
off gentle here.
We were thinking of the dungeons, but I think that might be tomorrow if we do it. Obviously, I've paid for Louise to do this. £9.60, I just want you to know. £12 for a non-annual pass holder. The dungeons is a £5 for annual pass holders. So yeah, no, it's a £10 for non-pass holders. So the board over there says a £5 for annual passes. But yeah, there might be some more actors in it for Halloween, but we'll find out tomorrow if we do that.
It happens every year, don't worry. Every year we have that kind of
Right, so we've just been through our first scare maze. When I say scare maze, it was pretty tame as it goes. Brilliant for kids though, wasn't it, Lou? Lou was just going through her bag now. So yeah, we've been on the Trick or Treat town.
Bags.
Yeah, so she's having a sweet haul.
And 6 Mawam.
I mean, it's not terrible, but there's definitely not £9 worth of sweets there.
Did Luke get more than me?
I think
that will make.
Oh, you're going to have a little count up. I think, to be honest, it's a great attractions for if you've got kids, but if you're adults, like Louise was saying, we were
They like kept looking, and I was like, yeah.
They're like, where's your child? It's like, no, we're just here because we want to review. What did we get? We got quite a lot of sweets here.
Can I just say, your Mawam strips are much better than mine.
Oh, well, they're just all going one, weren't they?
We've got the same.
It's not bad.
So it's a set amount.
So 8 bags of sweets?
8 bags and 6.
I mean, it's not terrible. Like, inside, the theming was absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
it followed the
it's
story.
so good. Yeah.
We didn't feel like we missed out on the doors, and if you knock on the same doors again, they recognise you and they're just like, go away.
Yeah, they don't, like, you can't keep going with
No,
that.
you couldn't just keep going around getting bags and bags of sweets. But yeah, really good experience. I'd probably say the only problem is the cost. They really need to sort the cost out on that one.
But it was busy.
It was busy. Personally, I think £12 for non-annual pass holders is too expensive. I'd probably say do £9 for non-pass holders, and maybe 6 for annual pass holders, 7.
£6, yeah.
Just a bit too steep. I think last year it was a tenner, so it has gone up in price. But yeah, a good laugh nonetheless. And I don't feel like it was a waste of money. Like I said, if you've got kids, I believe as an adult you can have one kid with a bag and one adult without a bag, so they don't have to pay for everyone. But yeah, brilliant, mate. Let's stay on with the day. Right, so we've come into the Dark Forest now, and sadly Rita is down for maintenance, which means 13 has a long queue at 90 minutes at the moment. So I don't know what we're going to be doing 13 yet. It is packed at the moment, but yeah, with one coaster down, that's definitely going to be busier on the other one. But let's have a look and see what the queue's like. So we're not going to stay in the dark forest for very long. 13 has a manic queue. I mean, it is coming out of the first cattle pen and leading towards the entrance.
And it is a slow moving queue.
It is a slow moving queue. Like, fair enough if they have the full amount of trains. I think it's 5 trains they got in total for that one. Put it down in the comments if you know exactly. I think it could be 5, it might be 3, I don't know. But yeah, we decided we're going to aim to do that one in the dark, yeah? Rachel, we're not fussed about today. We're here tomorrow. We're going to go on Hex now. It's got a bit of a queue. But to be honest, I'd rather go on Hex because I haven't been this season. Have we been this season? No. But we were just saying...
maybe. When they told us for eating sandwiches, when was that?
Oh,
was that COVID?
That was COVID times when you know they were telling you off for eating sandwiches in the queue. But yeah, we're going to go on Hex. It'll be next ride of the day, guys. And then I think we're going to head around X6. So it's coming up to 3 o'clock. So mazes will be coming within the next couple of hours.
We should go to you.
Chisels and with trowels, very careful, great tapping to dismantle all of the brickwork and masonry after it had been numbered.
Right, so we've just come off of Hex and you saw the Alton ancestors there were doing a flash mob in front of Hex. They're using the side exit where it comes down for fast track. That's mainly because they've got the attic maze through there, so you can't go through there. Louise has run off because she's got the hiccups apparently. So yeah, we're actually heading over towards the stage and the entrance. There's another entrance for Whispering Souls here, the garden. We will do that later on. Failing that, like I said, we are here tomorrow. But yeah, let's have a look what's on offer at the stage. And we're kind of thinking, what should we have for dinner? Because we're going to eat in the park with it closing at 9. So let's have a look what is on offer over at the stage. So as we come round towards the golf challenge, we have... I think someone just let go of their golf club and it just smashed in. Like,
Oh.
look at that on camera.
Oh my.
How bad a golf do you have to be? Anyway, as I was saying,
We're gonna win.
the invitation is in here, which is similar to the terminal at Fort Park, an audio experience. You looking forward to this one, Lou?
I think it's slightly different to the Fort Park one.
Yeah, so it's themed to a graveyard. I hope you get to lay down, because obviously we're being buried alive. So let's lay down in there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's much better themed. Here's the entrance for it, just over here. The invitation. It's all indoors, so it doesn't matter if we do this one a bit earlier. Yeah, have a look at that. It's actually some really good theming. Fort Park could learn a thing or two with their theming on here. The invitation. Lakeside Cemetery. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this one later. Good thing is you can actually buy all 4 attractions here, or you can do single shots like at Fort Park. So we're out on the main stage now, and the sun has actually come out again, and we're having a look at some of the offerings along here. Looks like pretty basic. They've got your standard Bratwurst stand over here, some like tricks and treats where you can toast your own marshmallows. Little barbecue, American barbecue stuff there, churros, freaky fries, and what looks like a bit of a fun house here, but I'm trying to work out what it is. I think it's like a tavern. You can actually sit up on the top floor. But they've got these like stands going up. I think these are for the fireworks, as it looks like they're in the process of being set up. And we've got a show on the main stage at the moment. Loving the little bar here where you can actually go upstairs and sit out there. It's themed as a haunted house. I really like that. That's cool. Yeah, these stands here, if I had to guess, I'd say there's something to do with the fireworks. 4 of them dotted around. Sadly, we won't be coming to the fireworks this season. Maybe next.
Here we go. I'm rocking. Go Scarefest. This looks like so much fun.
There we go, a couple of shots showing some features from the show. We kind of sat quite a bit far away, didn't we?
We were central, but like far away.
Like, it looked like a good show, but it went on for a bit. Like, there was a lot of songs there, wasn't there? But it is great. We can't really say anything bad about the shows.
Bad to say. Why was Pumpkin Patch not at the front?
Don't know. Well, for his song.
Yeah, like
not a clue.
Skeleton and all that. No one cares about him.
Anyway, we're going to head into the Towers Trading Shop, have a look at the Scarefest merch now. It's coming up to 5 o'clock, so I imagine soon we'll be going off to the mazes. I don't know whether we're going to get much more done. I would like to get at least one coaster done in the dark. 13 would be cool.
Wicker Man.
I would like to get Wicker Man done. And
Everyone's going to want to do that.
I wouldn't mind doing Nemesis in the dark either, but we can do that tomorrow. So actually, since we last been, they've got some new stickers up on the Towers Trading, like up here. They've got a new like backboard to it, and there seems to be some new like fencing around the outside. This was just like generic fencing before. I don't think too much has changed inside, but let's have a look at the Scarefest merch. So here we are, we've got a whole corner dedicated just to Scarefest here, including some of the plushie toys here who we just saw, the Freaky Five they're known as. God, you're getting a little collection already. You've already picked up a fridge magnet, let me see that.
That was only a fiver. I think that's really
cool. Yeah,
well priced.
Well, we're getting a new pass discount. You're not getting him, surely. £16.
Oh, no.
And when it comes to clothing, they do the best. I think it's better than Thorpe Park stuff. Here is the t-shirt here. We've got a more generic Scarefest Alton Towers. And then over here, the hoodie, which I do actually really like. £40 before annual pass discount. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anything on the back? Oh yeah. Really like the design on the back. In the Oblivion colours. Right, so we're heading into Mutiny Bay now. We're kind of at that time where we're going to be going...
it's like awkward to get on a
we don't have enough time
ride.
to get on a big coaster because they've literally got like 70-80 minutes. Yeah, we'll go on teacups if you want. Or Marauders Mayhem. Do you remember when we came on this in the snow? Yeah, this was the old teacups when this was Merry England. Do like the theme on this. Anyway, like I say, after this, our booking's not till 5:45, but we're going to try and do some of the mazes from 5. So now we've done the teacups. Nice long cycle. Nice long cycle on that. Got it spinning crazy. We're going to go for a Shark Bait Reef before we start looking at the maze. It's about 10 to 5 now. So yeah, we'll do this. And look, looks like some little repaint on the front.
Claimed me. The ghost of the sea, the ghost of the sea, the ghost of the sea will lead the way.
So it's always nice to have a walk through the Sea Life Centre there.
Even though it looked like power speed.
I do power through it. It's actually coming up to 10 past 5 now, so I think what we're going to do is half an hour just over before our slot on the Scare Mazes. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Darkest Depths and see whether they'll let us in a little bit early so we can get the mazes done, then we can actually enjoy some night rides. Yeah, I'm literally blinded right now. But yeah, let's head over to the Scare Mazes, see whether we can actually start running through them now. Right, as we approach the towers now, we're going to be going off to the left. Are we going on Darkest Depths first? I say it all depends. It's now coming up to 15:15.
We want to go to a maze that's inside because it's
I think they're all inside. Like the attic definitely is, Darkest Depths definitely is. I think Altonville Mine Tours might be partially outside. But yeah, let's have a look and see if we can actually get into the maze half an hour early. Right, so we're in the queue for Darkest Depths half an hour early. But yeah, we can't film on the ride, guys, so we'll see you after the attraction. Oh, we're going to be scared. Right, so first maze of the night is down Darkest Depths. really well themed. Really enjoyed that one.
Love that one. I was saying to Luke, like, we always start off at the back just because like we're at the end of the group.
led.
And then Luke always goes first because
Like,
everyone's like...
I'm not one to be jumped. Like, I'll get jump scared by like people jumping out, but I'm not like the person that's like, oh, I'm not going forward. It's terrifying. But yeah, really good maze, good costumes. I thought the story and theme of that one was really
that
good.
was just excellent. I actually preferred that to some
good
of Tully's.
Good length.
Yeah, I thought that some of the mazes at Tully's weren't as strong as that.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be heading over to what we're doing next, Alton Mine Tours.
Oh my god, is that Pennywise having a cigarette over there?
Yeah, it looks like Pennywise's balloons over there having a cigarette.
I'm dressed up as Pennywise and he will haunt me all night. I know it.
There are the balloons. But yeah, we're going to go on Alton Mine Tours next. We've got the invitation just down here and the attic as the sun starts to set on Alton Towers.
Enjoy the old...
Right, so we've just done Altonville Mine Tours, Legend of the Skin Snatchers. Yeah, I must admit, like, bearing in mind it's our first time coming to a Scarefest.
Yeah, I feel like you need to know that because obviously most people use them.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that come here a lot during Scarefest say, you know, the mazes are very samey, but for the first time, brilliant.
Oh my god, so scary.
Anyway, it is getting darker now. I think what we're going to do, we're going to head over to the attic next, yeah? And then we're going to do the invitation, grab some food. What's it? It's 6:30 now, so I reckon the maze will be done.
It's getting dark.
Yeah, I don't know how many night rides we're going to get done, but 2 more mazes to go. Get some food and then get some rides done. At least going to get the Wicker Man done in the dark.
Definitely.
So up next is the attic, Terror of the Towers.
Terror of the Tomb.
So I'm interested in doing this one. It takes place in the towers, a bit like the other one, but on the other
I feel
side.
like this is my most anticipated.
You reckon?
Yeah, for me.
Oh, and then obviously the invitation after that. Hoping the queue's not massively long, but I think we've probably got a good half an hour wait on this one. Towers do look eerie as the sun sets and the night comes out. Right, so we are in the queue for the attic now. Apparently it's got a 40-minute queue.
Yeah, we were advised to do the other maze,
but bearing in
fast.
mind, down the bottom where you come into the courtyard, they're queuing. We queued a good 10 minutes there, I want to say. And it wasn't until we got to the top of the stairs, they're like, do you want to go do the invitation? So we're all kind of like, no, I want to get this one done.
We'd already queued 15 minutes or 20 minutes by that point. It's like, no thanks.
So yeah, although we'll be waiting in a bit of a queue for this one, I'd rather get this one done. It's very scenic out here. Have a look at that. Towers lights up a tree at night, but 40-minute queue. Right, so it's been over an hour.
Yeah, we waited
and
a
we've
long
been
time
on
for
the attic. Really brilliant maze. I love that. It's actually starting to rain now.
That was my favourite.
That was brilliant.
So, like, if you only have money for one,
do that one. Yeah, all the mazes have been really good this year for us. Like, it's our first time here, as we've already said. But we got the invitation to do, which is new for 2022, which is going to be out next. It's the audio experience. I'm kind of just looking forward to sitting in the dark, to be honest. Hopefully the rain won't be here for long. But yeah, let's go over to the invitation. Right, so we've just made our way over to the invitation. The queue's coming at the entrance. The queue's going across the road. The queue goes down here.
Yeah.
The queue carries on. It goes all the way to the X sector. So we've just come off of the invitation, and I want to say that's what Thought Parks one should be.
I found it really comical, and I think I might have been the only one.
It was following vampires, wasn't it? I didn't really get the story too well.
Laugh, and not like nervous laugh. Like, I was actually laughing because some of the story is quite funny.
It's like, what have you eaten? Chips. But yeah, one thing. One thing that I followed, it was vampires, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And there was like there was like banging on the side. It wasn't just like a little
Yeah.
tiny tap. The whole room shook.
And like dribbling of
yeah,
water.
like blood. That was meant to be the blood spray.
Yeah, I got that. But it was
yeah.
water.
I was somewhat took out of it by the fact that the person in front of us.
I think they were a bit nervous, so they kept getting their
They kept-
phone
they
out
kept-
for light.
Yeah, and it kept like lighting up, just like on the home
No, but
screen.
she was getting it out and kind of looking around like there was nothing there. It's an audio experience.
Yeah, I know, and that really took me out of it. I was a little bit annoyed with that, to be honest. Also, someone had glow-in-the-dark skeleton trousers on,
Oh,
so
why not?
from the get-go you could see the room, and I think that takes you out of it a bit. But yeah, like I really think Thorpe Park could learn a lesson from Alton Towers on that.
Yeah, definitely. It
Needs
was
more
much
theming.
better.
The queue was fully themed. The whole experience was themed. The actors were better
The
as
actors
well.
were amazing.
They were very
the,
good.
The guys that kind of brought you in.
But yeah, I almost want to do that one again and not have someone with their phone out. Because like I say, the second you can see an inch of light, your mind gets taken away from what's being said.
And also you can tell that there's nothing in the cave. nothing
Yes,
there.
precisely. But yeah, I really enjoyed the experiences at Alton Towers today. Like all 4 mazes, brilliant. I think it's well worth the money.
Right.
How much did we pay? I think it was £26.50 for annual pass discount and just over 30 quid without. But yeah, I think it's worth it.
Yeah,
Brilliant
I'd definitely
mazes.
do it again. I'd love to
I
come
would
back
do it
here.
again. It's getting a bit chilly now. I'm getting a bit cold. And we're going to grab some food. It's 8:30 now. Means we're only going to get one ride, one night ride. But we are here tomorrow off camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Wicker Man will be our night ride. And yeah,
It's got to be done. Hasn't
yeah, it'll be the last ride of the day. So yeah, we'll get some grub and then we'll see you over by Wicker Man. So we just had something to eat out on the festival field, or as they call it, the front lawn. Using the stands over here. Louise actually got herself some cheesy chips.
I did not finish it, by the way. Luke finished.
And I got a bratwurst, which is just on these stalls here. My bratwurst was £8,
We
and
wouldn't have normally have eaten that late because there's
no,
nothing
it was kind
left
of, it was
basically
yeah.
at the food
So
stall.
we intended on coming over, and they have like a fish and chips place on the end that does like fish goujons.
That's what I wanted, but they sold out.
They sold out. I think it's more the fact they just started cleaning up for the night. But yeah, not bad food. Like I said, mine was £8, yours was £6.
Yeah, mine was just
no
a
annual
portion.
pass discount on those stands because they are third-party companies that they've hired in. But overall, food quality is quite nice. I went for a oozing cheese dog.
I could see it all down your top.
Yeah, first bite I took, it literally squirted straight out and onto my lap. And how were your chips?
They were alright actually. I didn't finish them, but you know, you helped me out there.
To be honest, we wanted to have something a bit more substantial.
But it's getting late.
But it's because it's late. We're in the last 15 minutes of operation. I think now we're just going to jump into a queue. It's going to be Wicker Man because we want one night ride. Like, obviously tomorrow we won't be here
We've
until
only-
the bitter end because we got work the next day.
Yeah, we've only done 5 rides today, but
mean-
we've done all the mazes.
I mean, the one benefit of coming out to these Fright Night events and paying to do the mazes is I feel like I've done loads.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've done 5 mazes, including the Haribo
Yeah.
one.
I don't feel like, you know, I've not felt like overly like, you know, where it's all really busy.
And it's a long day, so yeah, like we'll get Wicker Man done, and that'll be it for this vlog. But yeah, I've had a great time so far.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see you over by the Wicker Man for the last ride of the day. Alright, so with 4 minutes left to go, a 95-minute wait. I don't believe that in the slightest. I can't imagine it is 95 minutes, probably looking at like 70 or 80 minutes. But it's Wicker Man, last ride of the day,
And we
in
got
the
in
dark.
this time, they closed it 15 minutes early.
Right, so we've hailed Big Bob. They really do get the queue moving when they
Yeah.
want to get that park closed. It's actually
1 hour.
Yeah, on and off though. So
Yeah.
it's 5 past now. But yeah, great ride on Big Bob,
back.
on Wicker Man. Only 4th row on that. Not my preference. I prefer to be at the back or the front, one or the other. The
I've
back
only
is
ever
the
had
best.
front row once.
You're not even on camera. You're like hiding off.
No, okay.
But yeah, really had a great day today at Scarefest. Can't wait to come back for another Scarefest. We're here tomorrow, but we won't be doing the mazes again, obviously. More rides tomorrow, not vlogging.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely amazed by Scarefest. Now I know a lot of people that have come this year said it's a bit samey, but like I say, for us,
We've got nothing to compare.
I can't believe how many times we've been to Alton Towers and not done Scarefest. Next up will be to do the fireworks, because we always manage to miss that. I don't know why we didn't plan it in this trip, to be honest. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching the vlog. If you enjoyed it, by all means leave a like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more theme park content posted weekly, and we'll see you real soon in this video. Until then, bye.